Hey fellow survivors, Explorer Idra here, and today I'm coming at you with another video here to show off where you guys can get either one or well, all four of the different Aberration DLC shoulder pets on the Ark Olympus map. Whether you are looking for a Bulbdog, or a Featherlight, or a Shinehorn, or a Glowtail, well, we've got you covered on where you can find these guys, as well as what you're going to need in order to tame them. So, let's jump to it, shall we? Okay, you guys, I have found us our first Aberration shoulder pet. And I'm whispering because I don't want to scare it off. It's right down there, and it is the Glowtail. Okay, I know. You can't actually scare them off by whispering or talking too loudly in this. So, but yeah, here we are. 84.8 by 14.9. It's nighttime, soon to be daytime, but I wanted to kind of show this guy in the nighttime a little bit, so they're much easier to spot. So we are currently down here in the very bottom southwest corner on one of the, what I like to refer to as the Aberration Islands. You can see from these beautiful trees, there is also some very deadly aberration creatures on this island, so do be careful. But yeah, this is where you're going to find the Glowtail, so we're going to go snag us one of them. And I do got to do this kind of delicately because you don't want to spook it. So this is a what they refer to as a passive tame, so you do got to have a specific item in your last slot. So as you can see, bottom right corner right here, I'm using the acerbic mushroom. Currently I think it's the plant species Z that is their favorite to be able to tame. This is the second best item to be able to use. If you did happen to catch it, my video on where you can find rare flower on this Olympus map, you'll see in that video I found a bunch of different types of rare mushrooms within the swamp biome, and this happens to be one of them. That's where you can grab this from. So you grab a stack of these, throw them into your taming slot here, which is the last one, and then you just got to go down and you got to go creep up on them and give them some mushrooms. So let's go do that, shall we? Alright, so I am here. I am currently crouching and staying still, trying to creep up on this guy. I find crouching allows you to be able to get up on them without, there we go, without spooking them. And boom, our taming rates, they are kind of up there a little bit, so it only took me one to get them. If you are playing without taming rates turned up, you may need a couple of these guys, but that's pretty simple. You just simply feed them and you just wait for them to get hungry again. Try not to spook them, keep in that crouch position, and you're good to go. So we're just going to collect this little guy up. Wonderful. 145 tamed out to a 217. Absolutely love it. Look at these guys. I love these guys with their little glowy tails. They're cute. They're just like a little winged lizard. So boom, we'll pick him up and away we go. All right, so next up we are going to look at taming ourselves a Featherlight. So the Featherlights are actually found in the Aberration Cave. It's kind of the secret cave that is located underneath the Redwoods Island. So here we are. We are going to get you guys some coordinates at 05.3 by 27.7. You can see on my map to the left, we are way up in the very top left kind of corner of the map on the Redwoods Island on the very west side. So if you did happen to catch it, I did have a video on this cave previously, a very quick one just to show you the entrance as well, and that you can get unlimited organic polymer in this cave. But just in case you didn't, we will head on down and I'll show you guys the entrance to this cave. So basically from where we were, you just want to come straight down. You are going to need yourself a decent mount. So if you have an underwater mount, like a shark or something to that effect, great. I'm using my Thyla. I love my Thyla. It is so awesome for going underneath water. I don't know why, but yeah, you're just looking for that cave opening right there behind me. These rocks just kind of stick out from the side of this island, so just head straight on down. This is a very linear path to get in, and you may want to have either points into oxygen or yourself a scuba tank so you can breathe underwater here. It's not a super long path, but if you don't have anything as far as points into oxygen like I do, you might end up drowning. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, you're going to follow this path here. It is a little dark down in here, so you might need to gamma up or have some type of light source maybe. But yeah, just come on up here. You are looking for this beautiful little area right here. Where it just comes into this big giant pool, and you want to find this hallway. Head on down. Again, it's very linear, and this is going to take you into the beautiful but deadly Aberration cave, but it is also where we are going to find ourselves some Featherlights. Alright, and another reason why I come with my Thyla is because this cave also has some pretty deadly creatures in it, including some of the deadly Aberration creatures. But typically speaking, right around in this area is where you can find the Featherlights. There was actually some here earlier. Let's see if we can locate one right now. Alright, so I did have to actually scale up further into the cave. So the first few times we've been in here, there was actually some Featherlights right kind of near the entrance when you come in. But this time around, well, you can see this one flying around here. I do really like the colors. It's beautiful looking colors on it. But it looks like they do, I mean, they fly, so they fly up and hover around. So just bear that in mind. You may have to go a little bit further into the cave in order to find one. But with that, we're gonna see. Oh, I need to put in. So we are looking at using auric mushrooms. Again, we got these from that swamp that I described earlier, but that's what we're gonna use to try and tame this one. And we're going to head on in. Try not to spook it. Come here, little Featherlight. Oh, 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 oh. And boom, tamed. There we go. All right, and you can see I love these little birds. They're so cute. Hello, come here. There we go. All right. So yeah, just down below was where we actually just scaled up. I got my Thyla, so another perk to having a Thyla is being able to scale up those cliffs to get up into these kind of crazy areas. Otherwise, you got to go all the way around, and you got to come up a big giant ramp on the very far side of this. There's a good amount of Reaper Queens in this cave. It's pretty deadly, so just bear that in mind. And when you're coming in here, they are pretty hard to kill. So, and we'll move on to our next target. So for our third Aberration shoulder pet dino or creature, we are currently in the Redwoods. I've got a line on a Shinehorn. I love this spot. It is beautiful. It's a very nice pool. You do got to keep in mind though, you are in the Redwoods, so there is some of the dangerous things like Microraptors and Carnos and Thylas kicking around in some of the trees, so just be mindful. It is Redwoods. There's lots of deadly creatures in this area. We are currently sitting at around 61.6 by 52.1 in this lovely pool here, almost smack dab in the middle of the Redwoods. I'll get you guys a bit of an aerial view here. I have a line on a Shinehorn. It is currently sitting right there. Look at that cute little guy right there, running around by the tree. There is a jerk of a Microraptor floating around somewhere here too. One of my favorite dinos, of course, and I'm being sarcastic because those little buggers will knock you off your mount and they'll mess up your day. But there is one there, so we just got to be careful. But yeah, he's right over here. She is right over there. What we're using to tame them is another one of the Aberration mushrooms, which is, and I might butcher this, but the Agarivic mushroom. I don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah. So I did actually end up I forgot mine. So you can find mushrooms in the redwoods as well too. I know I said that you can get them um, in the swamp area, but if you happen to be in the redwoods, just run around looking for these guys right here, and you can pick some, and you'll get some of the different mushrooms from the aberration zone. Beautiful. Thank you for putting these in here, Mr. Map Creator. And with that too, I did notice on the other side of this pool as well is a Featherlight floating around somewheres over kind of in that area. So this is another spot where you can come to get the Featherlights as well, which is the creature that we actually just tamed that I'm currently holding on my shoulder right now, as you can see. Yeah, so let's go see if we can tame this one up, shall we? Alright, and so just before we end up taming up this little Shinehorn here, this is a bit of an aerial view for you guys. There's Mount Olympus right there. And yeah, just looking around, this is the big, beautiful pool in the Redwoods area. So the Featherlight is floating around right there. There's our Featherlight creature floating around there on this side of the pool. So great spot to come get a couple of these aberration shoulder pets if you want. And we are going to drop down here and we're going to try and tame this little guy up. Alright, there's our Shinehorn. Currently running around. I don't want to spook it. It is a 85 female. Look at that cute little thing. Love it. Okay, we've got our taming slot food. And there we go. Boom. We've got ourselves a Shinehorn. Look at you. You're so cute. Alright, we are going to send you back to base. Alright, survivors. And so I'm back with Mr. Jacob. And we are back on the Aberration Island. We have found a Bulbdog. So this is the last of the Aberration shoulder pets that we need in order to complete this set. We are currently sitting at 78.8 by 9.3 on the GPS, and you can see the map indicator on the left. Oh, kind of, sort of. It looks like it disappeared on me a little bit, but it's flashing. It's there. Jacob has the aquatic mushrooms, and we're gonna chill out while he runs in and tames this one. Wherever. Where'd you go?
Just making friends.
Oh, okay.
Come here. Ready?
Yeah.
Alright, Army Commando.
Hey, look at that. Yes, tamed Bulbdog. Beautiful, my friend.
Neat.
Look at him go. That's awesome. Max level too. I love it. So yeah, this one here was actually just south, or sorry, just north. The North Aberration Island from where we were earlier, where we picked up the Glowtail. Again, these beautiful Aberration Islands that we got going on here. And that's where you can get yourself a Bulbdog.
Looks like a pug.
It definitely looks like a pug. They're so ugly that they're cute.
Almost.
Almost, yeah. Alright, fellow survivors, so as the sun sets on this day, that's going to do it for today's video. I wanted to save it actually for the nighttime so that I could actually show off all four of these little guys at nighttime with their added attributes, that the ability to be able to act as like basically a natural guiding flashlight. So one of the coolest things about the Aberration shoulder pets. Basically all you have to do is just go, once you get it done up, you just have to come up and on its wheel of options here, right here, you can set it to full charge once it's enabled, and they'll just keep cycling on the lights on. So alternatively, we did use the different mushrooms for this video, and I just wanted to quickly explain that you can, if you are playing on basically the normal or vanilla settings, that if your taming rates are at normal, you may take a little bit longer to tame these guys with the different types of mushrooms. So there is something else that these guys all do prefer that tames them much quicker, and that is the plant species Zed, which you can get on this map as well too. They are located in the swamp. I'll pull up my map. So down in the kind of Midwest there, the swamp on the right, actually right around 46.2 by 76 0.7 in that swamp zone. I did find a plant species Z plant there. The only thing with the plant species Z is that you do have to have a little bit of patience because you will have to go there, and they're not something that you can pick just by walking up and harvesting it. You do have to go and you have to wait, and usually from what I read online, it's about a 2 to 3 minute ish wait cycle time where the plant will, you wait there and it will pop out a plant species Z seed, and you just have to pick it up and away you go. So but yeah, that's one way that you can tame these guys. Otherwise, if you're not willing to wait, then just harvesting a bunch of those mushrooms will do the trick as well too. So but with that, guys, I do very much hope that you enjoyed this episode, this video today. If you did, please drop a like down below, and yeah, if you are also looking to check out the Aberration Cave that is on this map as well too, and find yourself a bunch of unlimited all organic poly, then make sure that you click on the video that is going to pop up on your screen at the end of this one. And with that, hope you guys all have an awesome day.